with the sine and cosine functions, most things that you can feed into them are going to spit out a long answer that is decimal points going off into infinity. But there are a few inputs that you can feed into these functions that actually result in some very clean outputs that can be written in a fraction instead of as a decimal. And these outputs correspond to some very specific triangle shapes, such as the 30, 60, 90 shape right here, where one of the sides is 1/2 of the hypotenuse, and then another side is the square root of 3 over 2 times the hypotenuse. And there are more like this, such as the 45, 45, 90 triangle right here. This triangle has the same value on both sides of it, and so the sine and cosine functions are going to spit out the same thing at that value. Now, there's a lot more of these, especially when you count all of the multiples of 45 and 30. So those have been compiled into this big circle called the unit circle. And in this unit circle, at all of these different points, you can draw a triangle as shown right here, with the hypotenuse being the radius up to that point, and then the sides being the vertical and then horizontal coordinates of that point. And with each of these coordinates, sine is the y coordinate, and then cosine is the x coordinate. So this whole chart has the purpose of showing you what the values of sine and cosine are at a given angle.